Over the course of the next 9 minutes, I'm going to show you how plumbers just like yourself are able to rank at the top of Google Maps on the first page of search results, and now in AI searches on ChatGPT, Perplexity, or Google AIO overview reports, utilizing local on-page and off-page SEO strategies. So let me share my computer screen and jump right in. So for the purpose of this presentation, I'm going to use the search term plumber in Baltimore to help you understand how companies are able to get to the first page of search results. But with that being said, if you want to learn a little bit more about how to rank in your city, all you have to do is fill out our free SEO evaluation request. Just click on the button and we'll record a video just like this and send it back to you within 24 hours. But with that being said, let's jump right in. Now, at the end of the day, SEO is all about trying to connect with your customers in the moments that matter most to them. So let's figure out how companies are able to get into the Google 3-pack, which is what I'm highlighting right here and is controlled by what is called local SEO. And then there's the first 8 slots of a Google search result, and that's controlled by elements of what we call on-page SEO and off-page SEO. I'm first going to cover on-page SEO since I think that's what most small business owners and plumbers think of when they think of search engine optimization. So to use that, we're going to look at Warrior Plumbing and how they're ranking. So to figure out on-page SEO, sometimes the easiest trick is to actually just take the website's domain, go back to Google and type in site : and then enter the website address. Here, you're going to see all the pages that Google and other search engines are I think ranking and are aware of that have been built out for your website. So what I'm looking for when I see this is, are there any examples of search engine optimization in place? Obviously there are, otherwise Warrior Plumbing wouldn't be ranking number 1. But I think what stands out to me is the use of what we call long tail keywords. I think a lot of times when we get SEO reports for plumbers, some of them will just have the keyword like plumber or just like the town that they're trying to rank in. In this case, I think Warrior Plumbing took both of those cases and combined them to make a long tail keyword. So you see plumbing services in Baltimore, and then you go into, I think, the meta description, which I'm highlighting right here, and it says plumber in Baltimore, Maryland. So they're taking their service, they're applying a location, and it helps them to rank a little bit more effectively within search. You can also see that they have a ton of Google search result pages devoted towards search engine optimization in their website, and that follows the golden rule to SEO where it's like 1 keyword per page. So if you think about it, with on-page SEO, you really want to make sure that you have 1 page for every service that you offer, and then you want to have different service pages for all the towns that you offer as well. So that's why I think Warrior Plumbing did a great job with like a plumbing emergency in Cockeysville, Maryland page, right? So they have that as a meta tag title, they have it as a meta description, but then you actually go into the contents itself and you can start to see that SEO keyword listed strategically throughout the text. And that's what really helps to expand a website search presence. We know that on a daily basis, Warrior Plumbing is able to generate over 1,000 clicks to their website on a daily basis, and a lot of that stems from their on-page SEO work. So just make sure that when you are optimizing your website, you have 1 keyword per page. All of your services are listed on individual pages, and then for all the towns and cities that you're trying to rank within, you have a dedicated landing page built out for those as well. Now, the second way you can get to the top of Google Maps is also by focusing on the Google 3-pack, right? Which again is controlled by local SEO and primarily your company's Google business profile. To find your Google business profile, best thing I always encourage people to do is actually just type in your telephone number, and here you're going to see your Google business profile appear on the right-hand side. Now, again, we all know reviews are probably king, so it doesn't surprise us that Warrior Plumbing is in the Google 3-pack with 375 reviews, but there are 4 other things that you can be doing on a consistent basis in the absence of reviews to get into the 3-pack. The first one is actually uploading photos. Just like Facebook or Instagram, the more photos you upload to your profile, the better the profile is going to perform. Now, the caveat to that is when you upload a photo, you want to make sure that you're uploading it with an SEO-friendly name. A lot of times what people will do is kind of just upload photos directly from their phone or from their desktop, and they don't really think about like the file name. And the file name typically is like this egregiously long like digit with like letters in it, and it's a hot mess. But when you think about it from an SEO perspective, if you just took 2 seconds to rename that file, that's going to help. So it could be something as simple as doing like a bathroom, renovation in Baltimore, right? Or in this case, it could be like an ADA compliant bathroom remodel in Baltimore. Here we could kind of scroll back up and we could do residential bathroom, repair, right? Whatever it may be, whatever the job is and the town that you're trying to do that job within, that is a great file name to then go upload to your Google Business Profile because people can read it and scan for it. The second thing we want you to do is utilize something called Google Business Profile Posts. Now, this company has not had to post in a very long time, and that's a large part of reviews. But when you think about a new business or somebody that doesn't have a ton of reviews yet, Google Business Profile posts are your best friend. And so to do that, you can just have 1 to 2 posts go out on a monthly basis, and they could be about jobs that you recently completed. They could be about offers for new customers, what have you. But 1 to 2 posts a month with some SEO friendly keywords like, are you looking for a plumber in Baltimore, Maryland, as a plumbing business, right? Like if you can have those SEO keywords in there, it's going to help you out more over time as well. Now, there are 2 other things that typically don't appear on the public-facing side of a Google Business Profile, so that's why I'm going to bring over MarketKeep's Google Business Profile to show you. And the third thing we want you to manage more effectively is your questions and answers section. So this is where people can submit their own questions and you can respond with answers. Since nobody takes advantage of that, and you are somebody that manages or owns your Google Business Profile, you can actually submit your own questions and respond with the answers to them, and that will help you to, again, rank a little bit more effectively. All you have to do is just use the questions that typically come up in contact forms and phone calls on first-time appointments, and you'll start to kind of see your ability to rank more effectively as well. The fourth and final thing that I think you should be focusing on too is your products and services pages. Now, your products and services are great opportunities to, again, not only just showcase all of the different types of work that you do, but also how SEO friendly your work is as well, right? So making sure that you list all of your products and that they have service descriptions that are SEO friendly, that's really going to help you drive more effective traffic to your website and be able to appear in search results as well. But if you do those things and you manage what are called local citations, which are places that you can list your business's name, address, and telephone number, you'll really start to see momentum build and get yourself into the Google 3-pack more effectively. Now, the last thing that we talked about when it comes to search engine optimization is something called off-page SEO. And off-page SEO is really revolved around a term called backlinking. A lot of people hear that and they immediately say, well, the more backlinks I have, the more authoritative my website becomes. And that's not what I'm saying. At the end of the day, search engine optimization is all about quality versus quantity, or quality versus quantity. So what you want to be able to do is make sure you're getting the right type of backlinks. So what do those look like? Well, we know that in order to rank on the first page of search for the topic plumbers in Baltimore, you actually only need 36 referring domains to be considered for a top 10 placement. So a lot of that is more in regards to like the content that you offer. That being said, we can see that another company called Caton's Plumbing and Drain Service is able to rank because they have, I believe, 32 referring domains. Those referring domains are places like the Better Business Bureau that lists like plumbers in Baltimore, Yellow Pages, Super Pages, Dex Knows, YP, but then you start to get things like Best Pros in Towns, which is a list highlighting the best plumbers in the area. And as you scroll through, you really start to kind of see that a lot of their backlinks are from either local websites like Baltimore Insider, they're from local citations like the BBB, or they're from sites that are awarding like best plumber badges. Now you do occasionally get some like different little ones in there that don't really apply to, to what you do or how you do it. But I think at the end of the day, for the most part, you really start to kind of see SEO friendly keywords and SEO friendly websites that are helping you to rank more effectively. Now, those are the 3 ways to get to the first page of search. If you have any questions regarding this video or you want a video that is more tailor-made to yourself, just fill out our free SEO evaluation request form. But thank you again for watching, and I wish you the best of luck with your business. Thanks a lot and take care.